Alright, looks like we are good to go. Let's get started.
We have a lead on the criminal.
Nope. Alright. Oh. Yeah, yeah. I was grinding for some, I was grinding for a, point. Hey! There we go. Finally.
Everyone's here? Good. Let's get started. In this simulation, you'll be infiltrating the Terran Space Defense Fortress. Your objective? Acquire critical intel from the database in operations. Once you have the data, you will need to find a method of escape. Transporters won't be an option once their shields go up. My suggestion? Steal a shuttle and leave the place in style.
Understood. Ready to begin. Naturally, of course, I missed a thing there because of the stupid mouse. Alright. 10, 9.
Operations is locked down. Use the exocomps to get the doors open. Get to the consoles down in the security hub.
Hey! Alright.
Deploy exocomps to the consoles. Once all three are set, they'll start cracking the security system. Oh boy, this is going to be great.
Naturally, of course, we gotta defend them.
All right, the exocomps have started their task. Keep them in one piece.
Attention terrorists. Your efforts here are doomed to fail. There is no escape. Try to die well.
Heads up! They're using site-to-site transfers to be intrusive. System hack is 25%.
See what's going on. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, nope. Nope, there was no seeing what was going on over here. That turd dude's kind of stuck on the thing. Somebody shooting me from behind. Oh yeah, the medic needs to go.
Bring me their heads, or you all spend your final moments in an agonizer booth.
Engineering officer.
Almost there. System hack at 75%. Watch your exocomps.
One of them's there we go. Yeah, they're going straight.
Terrorists get their own ship to command.
They're going straight for the exocomps. Yeah, naturally, of course, though.
Report to operations. Not let anyone inside.
Hey, how's it going?
That door control should allow you to open the blast door now.
All right, somebody's already on it. How's it going? Yeah, unsurprisingly, who's in here? More Terrans.
Deploy exocomms at the database before the Terrans delete all the files.
Lisa, I don't have time to waste on your blackness.
All right, we gotta take,
Not today, Trekins.
there we go, Admiral Quinn. Admiral Quinn dispatched.
Okay, here we go. Keep those exocomms intact so we can get what we came here for.
Yep, just what I'm doing.
Rid of me that.
Where's Admiral Quinn? Where's Quinn?
All technicians, report to ops. Delete the database before they steal it from us.
Well, I don't think that's gonna be happening. I think there's a.
Data acquisition at 25%. Keep it up.
Rise.
Okay, there's Admiral Quinn.
Computer, initiate transport.
And Admiral Quinn's gone. And he's gone. Bro, there's a hot liquid magma. Hot liquid magma in the starbase.
Data acquisition at 50%. Watch out.
Oh, there we go.
Not today, Trekins. Shoot to
Oh,
kill.
there's Admiral Quinn again. Somebody's got a Vought.
Computer, initiate
Somebody's got a Vought exosuit there.
Data acquisition at 75%. You're almost there.
Nope. Nope, you guys over here trying to get rid of the data. But guess what? That's not gonna be happening. Another technician there.
You really must think highly of yourself if you thought you had it.
No, that's not Admiral Quinn. That was a technician.
Data acquisition complete. Well done. Now get the hell out of there.
Hey, well, easier. Is that Admiral Quinn right there? Yes, it is. More hot liquid. More hot liquid magma. Alright. I think we gotta go. We gotta go back. We go back this way. There's a big smoldering pile of something right there. While he's I'm gonna have some coffee while he's opening up that door.
Oh, I'm not done with you yet. Ensign, lock phasers.
Yeah, nope. Nope, we gotta destroy.
New plan. Don't die while I come up with a better plan.
This is Quinn. Feed in the troops. Fire the main phasers. Bring the anti-personnel missiles online. Flush them out like the burn that they are.
Yeah, shit's just insane. Oh, we don't want to be standing. We do not want to be standing right there, please. The Tigress is almost destroyed.
Ooh, that runabout's in bad shape now. Keep fighting!
Inconceivable! I have never faced defeat. This is only a temporary setback.
Woo-hoo! So long, Quinn! I'm envious. I wanted to pop it. Pompous gas bag. Not quite Terran standards, but a fine performance nonetheless. I like your odds if you ever have to go up against the real thing. And wouldn't that be interesting?
We'll do better next time, Admiral. Ready to leave the simulation.
Well,
Okay, why am I? Okay, that is a little bit weird. That is a little bit weird. Now back to what I was doing.
We have a lead on the Krenim. Voyager went to Krenim space looking for them a few months ago, but didn't find much more than a Vaudois and some anomalous sensor readings. But now, we found a Ferengi selling what he claims are Krenim artifacts. You are authorized to negotiate with the Ferengi and obtain these artifacts. Follow the trail where it leads. We need a weapon against the Iconians. And the Vaudois have gone to a great deal of trouble to keep whatever secrets the Krenim have out of our hands.
Alright. Chronoton Jolt. Temporal Flux Generator. Chronoton Jolt.
The war continues.
Oh, whoops. Spend the perk points. Damage resist. Damage resist. Shield. Shield hardness.
On the front lines of the Klingon Federation war, brave captains from both sides battle to defend their homes and gain advantages for their faction. Each death has meaning, every victory can turn the tide. These are the conflicts that will determine the fate of the quadrant.
Weird. I could have sworn I got the Leonard Nimoy recording for this sector, but apparently not.
Welcome to Josana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
All right, and dock. All right. Okay, that is weird. That's weird. Beam down, then I get another loading. Beam down, then I get another loading screen. I beam down, then I get another loading screen. Kind of weird there, my game. Think once I actually get a chance, I'm gonna go and get some more. Well, actually, no, I still have some right here. Still haven't finished the coffee that I have yet, so. Okay, obviously, the other thing is, yeah, obviously still working on this TFO thing. Uh, this event thing, particularly since it is part of the main event campaign. Anytime I have an event campaign thing active, that gets the focus, especially since lately they've been giving us all the rewards for this one premium ship, coupons for ships out of the store, and of course low buy crystals, which can also get more ships. Granted, of course, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with all these ships once I'm actually at the point where it's just what I was doing on my main character and just do the random TFOs, but understood.
May I help you? Oh, wait, you must be. I'm sorry, but the business facilitator is busy at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
Is this business facility traditional Ferengi? How much did he charge for an audience?
Quen has discontinued the use of the standard Ferengi admittance fees while he's at Drozana. Too many well-armed Klingons and Nausicaans disagree with the policy. Strenuously.
I see. I still had an appointment.
Yes, but Quen left me explicit instructions about this. He's in the middle of a delicate negotiation to triple his profits on the sale of a rare Delta Quadrant artifact, and cannot be disturbed.
Doesn't Quinn want to hear an offer from the combined financial resources of Starfleet, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic?
Maybe, let's see, it was something. Krenim, I think? Oh, Delta Quadrant treasures are all the rage right now. Artifacts from cultures the Vatwar wiped out are particularly valuable. Quen's made quite a bit of latinum bringing them back through the gateways. Now, that profit-sharing plan he promised me hasn't materialized, but is it my place to complain?
I know you're doing your job, but it's very important we get that artifact, please.
I'm sorry, but my instructions were very clear.
There must be something we can do for you in exchange.
Well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. I'm trying to save up enough for a ticket off this station.
I can arrange transportation for you anywhere you'd like to go, free of charge.
You can? What am I saying? You have a starship, of course you can. Go on ahead. Quen and the other buyer are in the cargo bay, but you better hurry. They were trying to get the deal finalized before you could stop them. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us pass. My crew will make arrangements for you. And
Not so fast. The gentleman with the rather imposing associates over there has just made a very competitive offer for the device. Care to make a counterbid?
you wouldn't go back on a deal with another Ferengi, would you?
I don't have a specific contract with you. Not exactly. It's more of a firm verbal agreement pending final negotiations. As you know, verbal agreements are worth the latinum they're printed on. And my friend over there has a lot of latinum. It would be a perversion of business if I didn't consider his offer.
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn. Now what do I see? Starfleet stooges here to cause trouble. Guards, get these riffraff out of here so I can conclude my deal in peace.
I'm not leaving without the device. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, I see things out here. Things out there, things in here too.
Fine. I'll add what I was going to pay those guards to my offer. Hold it.
I am Nog, son of Grand Nagus Rom. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the liquidators about your poor business practice.
Well, I'm sure we could come to an understanding.
That's what I thought. Now, kiss the staff. Get out. Not you, Quinn.
Here's my best offer. How about we agree on a price, and you get your Delta Quadrant doodad, and I leave. Everyone's happy.
Not so fast, Quinn.
No? Fine. How about I answer your questions and maybe then I get to leave? But let's get on with it. Every minute I stand here, I'm losing a strip of latinum. Time is a very valuable commodity.
What do you know about the relic?
The device is Krenim in origin. Specifically, it's from the Krenim Imperium. Constructed sometime in the mid-22nd century, if I had to take a guess. Strange piece of technology. I haven't seen anything else like it. Highly advanced, and it has hallmarks of Krenim work. But it's, odd. Definitely odd.
What happened to the Krenim?
The Vatlar, that's what. At one point, the Krenim Imperium held more than 200 star systems in the Delta Quadrant. They lost some of that territory in a couple wars, but overall they were doing well. Not the biggest business in the quadrant, but not the smallest either. When the Vatlar started their war, Gaul took a special interest in the Krenim. Bombed them back to the Stone Age, and then some. As far as anyone knows, the Krenim are basically extinct these days.
Where'd you get the device?
I picked it up from a Talaxian who wanted to trade for supplies. He told me he got it from the Kayana system. That was it. There used to be a Krenim colony there, but it's gone now, just like the rest of their empire.
Gone. The Vaudwar destroyed them?
The Talaxian wasn't very clear on that. He just said, gone. If I'd asked any more questions, he might have increased his price.
Anything else?
As a show of good faith to the son of the Nagus, I'm willing to tell you for free. But don't let this get around. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman. The device emits some unusual energy readings. The shielding may have malfunctioned, or maybe it's not fully operational anymore. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm selling it as an antique. As is, and no refunds.
What kind of unusual energy readings?
Do I look like yours now. You paid for it. You figure it out. I hope it doesn't blow up your ship. Now, may I go so we can put all this unpleasantness behind us? I want to drown my sorrows in a comet cocktail and think about all the profit I didn't earn today.
Go and stay out of trouble.
Don't let the staff of office and these good looks fool you. I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally flaunt my family connections. But in this case, it seemed like the best way to solve the problem. So I borrowed my dad's second best staff.
Thanks for the assist. Didn't look like Oglo was going to let us purchase this Krenim artifact while he was still in the room.
Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vaadwaur purges. For now, though, perhaps we should concentrate on learning what we can from this device.
Agreed. Now what should we do about the force field?
Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the Latinum we paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field.
I didn't expect help from the Nagus. I should have shown respect for the staff of office.
That's not necessary. I'm not the Nagus, just his son. They didn't tell me another Ferengi would be here. Nice to see more of our people joining Starfleet. And a female, no less. Without the social reforms of Grand Nagus Zek and my father, this wouldn't be possible.
Followed your example, Captain.
Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey.
Oh, okay.
Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the Latinum we paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field.
Just overload the EPS conduits? That really isn't very secure at all.
I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
Aight, and...
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the administrative access requirement.
Right, I'll override the controls next.
The controls are, yes, over here by the artifact.
Over here.
Excellent. Now we can get a good look at this.
And investigate.
The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. I think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on the age. I'm also seeing some repeating elements in the base code, almost like a signature. And that strange energy Quinn was talking about is actually chronotons. A lot of chronotons. And chronotons mean temporal manipulation. This little box just got a lot more interesting.
Last thing we need is a visit from Temporal Investigations.
I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana system a few weeks ago, but they encountered some resistance and were forced to pull back before they can find what they were looking for. But now that we have this, maybe we'll be able to find what remains of the Krenim, if there's anything left to find.
Understood. See you in the Delta Quadrant. Aight, back to the Delta Quadrant. If I remember correctly, the next mission in this set's a long one, so I'll see where I'm at after I do this. If anything, I might just do another one of the Terran TFOs, so I can continue getting the Iconian marks for the reputation system. I'll have a look once I'm done with this. I'll have a look once I'm done with this particular mission.
I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my
My vanity shield wasn't active,
I've
and
had a chance to look at the Krenim device, although I'm not sure how to activate it yet. It's definitely designed for temporal manipulation, although I don't think it would enable someone to travel through time. It's almost like a step sideways, if that makes any sense at all. I'll keep working on it and let you know if I learn anything more.
perhaps we can find something here that can explain it.
Voyager's preliminary scans of the system turned up a number of anomalies, but nothing conclusive. According to Krenim records, though, there's supposed to be an M-class planet in this system. We're not reading anything like that on the sensors.
Maybe the planet's the source of the asteroids. We're also picking up some wreckage.
Could be. Let's check that wreckage out first. It might give us a better idea of what happened out here. And we should be on the lookout for Vodwar. Preliminary scans indicate they've been actively patrolling through this system.
Agreed. Set a course for the wreckage around that asteroid.
Keep an eye
There.
out for Vodwar. They're still patrolling this area.
There it is. There's my vanity shield for the ship. Actually looks pretty good on the Achilles.
I'd say that wreckage is where this artifact was found.
Okay, just making sure he ain't going to say anything else before I activate the scan.
Heads up! Vodwar on an intercept course.
Luckily, they didn't use the cannon barrage, which is still annoying as hell.
The wreckage appears to be Krenim. The weapon signatures are definitely Vodwar. According to Voyager, the Krenim were a fairly small society. There had to be a reason the Vodwar went out of their way to target them. Let's move. There might be more ships in range.
Aight.
There are more Vodwar on an intercept course, but we may be able to avoid them. I suggest we use the mineral content of the asteroids I've marked to conceal our energy signatures. Vodwar sensors aren't as good as ours. Most of their technological advantage appears to be directed toward making better weapons. So it should work, as long as we don't attract their attention before we get out of their path.
Good idea. Let's try using the asteroids as cover. Alright, we need over here. I think if we don't, I'm guessing if we don't get here in time, we have to fight more ships. But
Harold! They must be looking for that Vodwar patrol.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't think those heralds detected us. Let's hope they don't come back this way.
Almost kind of slipped out of the asteroid there for a second. And scan the moon.
Herald's inbound. The Vodwar must have gotten a signal out. There was something about the Krenim that was such a threat to the Vodwar and the Iconians that they're still patrolling the old Krenim systems. If we can find more Krenim technology, or maybe unlock what we have, we might be able to find out what is so important. That could be something the Alliance can use against the Iconians. I recommend that the Chimera and your ship patrol the outer system while we take an away team to the surface. I'll bring the device and keep trying to learn more about it.
Agreed. A team will meet you there. Alright. Alright, beam down to the surface of the moon. Naturally, of course, I say this every time. I say this every time I play this. Every time. And it's a lot of videos. But yeah, it's loading times, man. The loading times. And it's particularly odd given how old this game is. Now I don't know whether that's the game. I don't know whether that's my connection, my interwebs connection, or what. But I just wish it was a little bit. I just wish it was a tiny bit faster. Eh, what can you do? What can you do? It is, at the very least, it is going, but I've never seen it take that long. There we go. There we go.
This doesn't make sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing from orbit, but there are traces of chronotron particles. I've never known chronotrons to appear naturally without some sort of temporal manipulation going on, but there's nothing here. I'm starting to come up with a theory, but I need some more data. I recommend we take some additional scans.
Agreed. If there's something here, we just need to find it.
Exactly. But we need to be quick. Those patrols we encountered in orbit will be missed soon. I'm going to order the Chimera to try to avoid contact, but warn us if more ships arrive.
Agreed. Pick the Air Force scans and let's get going.
These tall spires are charged with temporal energy.
Alright, and scan.
Curious. It's almost like it's in a state of temporal flux. I need to get some scans. There's something going on. There are more mineral deposits over there.
Scan this one.
There's a resonant frequency here that's not natural. I'm reading another anomaly ahead.
I think this is what I need to scan right here. There we go. Got it.
These anomalies have a shape, like a warp field, but not quite the same.
Scan this one.
The only other place I've seen sensor readings like this was in the wormhole.
Fall back, Trumbullville. We'll deal with the heralds already here.
There, behind those rocks.
Aight. You gotta go back this way.
Hurry, they'll be here any moment. This area looks defensible. Get ready. I have an idea. We need to use the device. I've been trying to activate it, and I've almost got it. Keep them busy. If I can get it working, I should be able to conceal us.
Do what you must. We'll protect you. Three, two, one. Let's get everything. Let's get everything going here. Aight. Get more of them this way. Yeah, let me grab this. Thank you. I think the team's doing pretty good at keeping them. I think the team's doing pretty good at keeping them away from Nog.
Watch out!
Yeah, they just don't give up.
I need more time to align the frequencies.
All right, got those, got them, and good.
Almost there. Just one more connection and that should...
And he's gone. He's gay. Let me grab the things here. There we go. All right. Head up this way. Okay, so let me see if I can remember. Oh. Yeah, we need to move further. We need to move further back in. All right. Thought there was a portal there. I think there was for a second, but pretty sure we just got rid of it. Science and engineering kits that are kind of useless to me because this is a tactical officer. I think my bridge officers can use kits, but they gotta be... Oh. I think my bridge officers can use kits, but I'm pretty sure they gotta be upgraded to do that, and I don't have the stuff to do that.
If you'll forgive the pun, I managed to buy us some time.
Hey.
It's taken me some time to convince the Krenim to help us, but they finally agreed. Remember how I said the device could remove someone from the time stream? It did. That's where we are now, in the temporal bubbles. And how we perceive time in here is a little different than outside. That's why the Heralds can't see us. We're out of their timelines. Out of all timelines, in fact. While we're here, it's almost like we don't exist.
And not existing is an improvement?
No one's shooting at us. I think that's a good thing. The Krenim are... they're a little touchy. Almost being driven to extinction by the Vaadwaur has made them suspicious. But they're willing to talk to us if we help them stabilize the temporal energy. I suggest we help. I wouldn't want to be in here if the fields collapse.
Let's talk to the Krenim.
I've had some time to observe you and Captain Nog, and your actions make it clear that you are no friend of the Vaadwaur or the Heralds. This does not, however, assure me that you will be allies to my people. The Krenim have lost much. Our empire is gone, and our people have been killed or scattered. We are what remains, and I will do whatever I must to protect this system, even if it means leaving you to face the Heralds alone.
What can we do to prove ourselves?
You have already repaired there is more yet to do. Should our temporal equipment fail, this location will be instantly overrun by heralds. If that happens, none of us will survive.
Wait, you're watching us?
Our time stream is approximately half a second off real time. We found that's all that's needed to conceal our presence from our enemies. We can observe what happens in real time, as well as the possibilities that come from alteration of the timeline. Perhaps if we'd made different decisions, we would be able to confront the Vaadwaur as directly as you do. Alas, they overwhelmed our defenses too quickly, and we lost our fleets and most of our worlds. Now I fear that altering this present would come at too great a price.
Altering the timeline?
The scientist who developed this technology did so to try and correct a terrible tragedy that befell our people. But no matter what he did or how many alterations he made to the timeline, he was never able to completely restore all that was lost. It was as if time itself fought against him. Ultimately, his quest was a failure. But remnants of his work remained, and we have used those to protect what is left of the Imperium.
What price did you have to pay to survive?
I've had some time to observe you and Captain Nog, and your actions make it clear you have already repaired some of our emitters that were damaged by the attack. But there is more yet to do. Should our temporal equipment fail, this location will be instantly overrun by heralds. If that happens, none of us will survive.
How can we assist you?
More of our emitters must be realigned, and there are other pieces of equipment my people are already working to repair. Assist my team, and then we will talk again.
Understood. Whoops, nope. I got a little touchy with the trigger finger right there.
Your fight overloaded some of the power couplings we used to moderate the temporal flow. If we had a contained space like the technology was originally designed for, this wouldn't be a problem. But we keep pushing the boundaries of what these flow modulators will do. I'm rerouting the power to take stress off the damaged couplings. But first, we need to get this capacitor aligned and ready for the transfer.
I'll do what I can to assist.
Okay, now it's starting to look like something.
Oh, I think I got that one. I was waiting for something else to happen. I think it was waiting for something else to happen, but I got it. Alright, down here.
The temporal compensators are out of alignment. They help keep us at a stable point in the timeline. If they fail completely, we could end up lost in time. Grab a hyperspanner. We need to get this fixed before the drift coefficient moves out of the safe zone.
I'll do what I can to help. Temporal compensators are out of alignment because... Okay. Yeah, what do you think, Nog?
You should realign the matrix crystals.
Okay, realign the crystals. Disconnect and reconnect.
Good. I'll put the next location on your tricorder.
There we go. That's 2 out of 3. Now we need to move up. Now we need to move up here. And of course, once we help the last Grinum here, we can continue with our main objective. I'm stuck on a barricade. All right, last one's up in the opposite direction from where we were.
Hold this. No, hold it right next to the bracket. or the spanner won't... There. Got it. Thanks. Something is putting too much stress on these components. I'm not sure what it is, but we don't have enough spare parts to keep rebuilding this transceiver. Grab a tricorder and run a level 3 diagnostic. Maybe there are some microfractures. If we can find and repair those, this should hold out until I can fabricate a new unit.
Sure, I'll help. Alright. Okay, begin repairs. Scan for the microfractures. Formulate and repair.
That should do it.
Alright, and we'll head down. Alright, and we'll head down this direction.
You've shown you're willing to help. Now perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
How?
We have Iratus's plans, but not the... Interesting. The Heralds are opening a gateway.
What?
The repairs should be enough.
I beg mercy, Great One. It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
You are forgiven. Make preparations to depart.
As you command.
An interesting development.
These sentients have proven to be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan to bring in the Solvay fleet. And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution. They are more dangerous than they appear.
We should render worlds asunder. Still running its blood until it fills the oceans. It is time to strike.
I understand you want vengeance, but we must not act in haste.
We will continue with our plan. The whole must be as one. The whole must be as one. The attack on Iconia broke our unity. We were divided, diminished, weak. The others saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds. We cannot risk more loss. The whole must be as one. The campaign will continue as planned.
They couldn't see us. There were Iconians right in front of us and nothing. They had no idea we were here. We were completely safe.
You're right. This could be what we need.
The only protection left to my people is our ability to manipulate time. But it is something we must do with great care. Even the most innocuous of changes can ripple through reality in unexpected ways.
You're talking about advanced temporal theory.
My people and I have made Iratus's theories of temporal manipulation our lives' work. In at least one temporal variant, his ship made the Krenim Imperium the undisputed masters of this region of space. If only we could recreate that vessel.
What vessel?
Iratus designed a ship, a wondrous vessel that could manipulate the time streams and erase elements in an attempt to bring about a desired result. Our records show that he even attempted to use this vessel to restore the Krenim's fortunes, but he was defeated by an unknown alliance. Afterward, the Krenim Imperium declined, as perhaps was its fate all along. We were diminished, but content to let time progress as it would. Until the Vodwar.
Vodwar destroyed all the Crinum colonies in this area.
The first Crenum worlds to fall managed to warn the others. When the Vodwar came, we hid ourselves in the time stream. It was the only way we survived. Before the Vodwar arrived, we were working on a relic. It was a replica of Anarax's time ship. With it, we could have gone back and eliminated the Vodwar threat before it even began.
Why haven't you done so already?
The Vodwar's assault on the Imperium took too much from us. Now we possess Anarax's work, but not the means to bring it to life. You have seen what our technology can do. We have the designs. You have the manpower and the materials. Perhaps your governments would be interested in mutual cooperation. Allow us a chance to undo what the Vodwar did, and we will give you something that will erase your enemies from time itself.
Generous offer, but it's one we need to consider carefully. You want to risk all you have left for a chance for success?
There's more here than what you've seen.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes, we removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
You hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plans. Our resources are almost gone.
We have shipyards, workers, and all the materials you could need.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone. It's safe to resync with our time and contact our ship. But this is huge. A whole Crenum colony that survived the Vodwar? One that has temporal technology that even the Iconians can't counter? A weaponized time ship that can erase entire civilizations like they never existed? This could change the entire war. We could have a chance now.
Tromaville, we're ready to beam up. We found the Crinum. I'll explain as soon as we're back on board. Alright. Oh.
Temporal mechanics is not a complication we need, but this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain Nog were correct in thinking the Alliance would be interested in investigating such a thing. Personally, I approve of anything the Iconians might fear. Comply!
Take the Chronoton Jolt.
The war continues, and all of our warriors are needed.
Like I mentioned,
Please report to the Kiana system. Our partnership with the Crinum is starting to bear fruit, but the project may take more time to complete than we have left.
okay, that's not the thing I was thinking of. I don't want to do that just yet. Event campaign, like I mentioned. Oh, I don't know why I went with that. Let's see. Where's that thing? Tactical. I just got rid of the... Hold on, I just got rid of the thing. Item does not... Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what I can actually... I'm not entirely sure. If I can't use that there, I'm not entirely sure what I can actually use. No. I don't know. Forged in Fire. They might not have... Oh my god, no one might actually. Ooh. Oh, you have absolutely nothing here, which ain't boy, no. There. While I'm waiting for the thing. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, unsurprisingly. Might not just be a popular thing. I was kind of hoping to do something, but let's get, since I did that one, let's see if I could get into one of the other ones. Unsurprisingly, that one seems to be the most popular out of the TFOs. Physical damage on the ground. Defeat Borg on the ground and defeat Zenkathi ships. Whoa, there's a little bit of lag going on right there.
The Terrans will be here soon to steal scientific data from Iuppiter Station. It's our job to stop them. Engage their ships when you can, especially those that are actively trying to breach the station's computers. We've been working on a new photonic defense array, but it isn't up and running yet. Once activated, it will be vulnerable to Terran interference. We can't let them take control of that system. Finally, if they open up any permanent rifts between our two universes, be sure to close them. The last thing you'll need is a permanent Terran beachhead at the heart of the Federation.
Acknowledge, General. Bro, somebody's got a Herald ship here. It's always weird seeing, especially given the set of missions I'm doing on this character right now. It's definitely weird seeing it. Definitely weird.
All ships, battle stations.
Oh, welcome.
The Rascava should have been destroyed right then and there because I saw that we got its hull down to 0%. I was gonna say there must have been a science vessel here because my shields got drained pretty damn quick. There's a bunch of them over here. That was weird. Those torpedoes were going in some sort of odd direction.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
More ships over here. Now we gotta get rid of the hacker ships. Alright, we need over here. I don't understand when I get defending the ships here, but I don't understand why nobody else is coming over here to get this thing back under control. This is the problem. This is the problem too. I don't know how many people are actually working on shutting these rifts down. Of course, the more rifts that are open, the more ships that can come through. More ships that can come through. Well, it's a good thing, because holy crap.
Ugh, I thought our Janeway was annoying. Speaking of annoying, did you like the little back door I put in your station?
Enterprise is back near protector base.
Why am I sort of drifting over here? All right, let's see where the other ships are going.
The Enterprise is going for projector output.
Yeah, projector beta was kind of damaged, but luckily we drove the ship off. And once again, I'm being kind of pushed around, which is really kind of weird. Where the hell is my mouse?
The Enterprise is near Projector Gamma.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm trying. I know I'm trying to get rid of them. I'm not all that fond of that ship that keeps pushing me away. It's really kind of annoying. Turn frigate, Enterprise, science vessel, shield. I'm not quite understanding why once their shields are down, shield ships are down, why the shields are taking so damn long to damage.
Enterprise is back near Projector Beta.
Of course, it's the one that's most highly damaged. And of course, I'm getting pushed away again. Damn.
You kids have fun now. You know what? I'm
Well
done.
done. We sent the Terrans home with a message. If you intend to test us, be prepared for the consequences. Hopefully their Emperor will listen to that message, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
Understood. And with that, because yeah, that one mission took a while, so yeah, I need to head off. I don't know. It didn't seem like that one did not seem. Luckily, we protected the projectors, but I don't know. It didn't seem like that one went well. If I have to say. Anyways, that's where I got to call it for right now. So do me a favor if you would, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me and my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now. So thanks for stopping.